Hey everybody, it's Steve here, and welcome back to the Adventures of Lolo. We are on the 8th floor. Excuse me. The power that we're going to get on this board here is the hammer. Obviously we're going to want to use that power to break the block that's to the right of the Medusa so that we can slide a block through it. And then block the Medusa that way. It's just a matter of getting it in there, so you're going to want that top block to be where it is right now. I hate to keep saying the word block over and over again, you know, using a block to block the Medusa, but, you know, block in this case is both a noun and a verb. You know, the English language, I'm telling you. I've always said that I'm glad that I don't have to learn it, you know, that I already obviously am American, and I think learning the English language, both in speaking it and writing it, would probably be a pain in the butt, really, because it is some of the rules are just so ridiculously complicated. You know, not when you've been speaking it your entire life, but to have to learn it, I think, would be rough. But anyway, what am I even doing here? I'm just blocking a bunch of Medusas, and yeah, that means we can get these hearts here. Interestingly enough, I was interested to, something I never knew, is that, I'm going to have to look into it some more, but in a roundabout way, the Adventures of Lolo series is connected with, the Kirby series. Unless I'm mistaken, please tell me if I'm wrong, but, that's what I've heard, and I'm going to look into it a little bit more. Because ironically enough, I think, well, I don't want to give too much away, not that it matters, but I was thinking that Kirby's Adventure was going to be the next game that I was going to do. So it's kind of just, you know, interesting that, you know, without knowing that there was a connection between the two series, that I'd already planned on doing Kirby's Adventure next. This one, when I was practicing, really gave me a lot of trouble. You've got to put these blocks in exactly the right spot. Like, exactly the right spot, and if you don't, you're screwed. And for some reason, it's a stage that I've obviously completed, but then when I go to play it again, I seem to forget. Yeah, well, or is this one I'm thinking of? No, it's not. You know what? I take all that back. I take back every word. There's another stage that is at some point between now and the end of the game with Medusas, and I think there's some goals in it too. And you've got to push the blocks in just the right way, so I take all that back. My bad. This one is not too bad. It's just a matter of using the arrows to move the blocks all the way around the board to block this one Medusa on all sides. Second thing you want to do is make sure that the last heart that you grab is not one of the ones that's near the skull, otherwise there's a pretty good chance he's going to take you out as soon as you do grab it. This is just a lot of going around the board counterclockwise. Yeah, that'll work. Yes, and I'll save that one heart for last. It should give me enough of a head start to get over to the chest. I don't know, I never paid attention if the skulls have to obey the same rules when it comes to the arrows. I think they do. Yeah, well, he did, just now he did. But I don't know, I've never paid attention to that before. I believe they do. That they can't go the wrong way through an arrow. Oh, this one. You need all the blocks. All the blocks that are on the top, you need every single one of them. So, the trick is to make sure that you don't push any of them up, because if they're up against the top wall, then there's no way for you to get them down. Um, hmm. Now, obviously, I've done this before. Just trying to remember how. Yes, there we go. See, again, what I was mentioning in the last video about kind of forgetting what's at your disposal. Sometimes I forget that you can push the blocks on top of the arrow blocks, and then you'll still be able to get them off of it later. Keep in mind that the Medusas can shoot through the trees. I'm not going to be going crazy and collecting hearts before I'm absolutely positive that I've got this. There we go. So now I'm safe this way and this way. I need the last two to block the Medusas on the side. This one down here, I've got it. No big deal. And you go down there, and this one comes over and down. And we're good. And that's it. We're having a pretty easy go with this. Everyone take it easy. Have a good day. Peace. I'll see you for the 9th floor of the Adventures of Lolo. We're almost at the Room of the Great Devil.